Now, according to the big fella Damian Porter, Charleston White's got a little situation on his hand where they say they done flocked that man's house. First, J.Prince allegedly set you up to get pow-powed at. Now your house getting robbed. Let's get into the content.
Welcome to another episode, everyone. Charleston White's brand new home in Miami, Florida, just got broken into. Charleston White is going through hell. He just got shot at. He has some sick allegations leveled against him by his own cousin, Shalandra Price. He's walking around with watermelon felon t-shirts on. He's going through a lot. Now, he did a video showing off this brand new home that he got just a week or so ago. This is it right here. Now, I'm gonna let the video play a little bit. I'm gonna mute it because he's playing all this different kind of music and all this. I don't want no problems. This is the home right here, though.
That's right, Damian Porter. Don't get that copyright straight.
In Miami, Florida. This is Charleston White live. The headline, his title reads on this particular video, Real Charleston White is live. New 5-bedroom home with pool in Miami, Florida. New 5-bedroom home with pool in Miami, Florida. This is the home, 5-bedroom home with a pool. Okay. People were in the comments clowning him some.
That boy said he moving on up.
Saying, man, that's an Airbnb. Man, that ain't no home. And people saying, man, that's a little small house. Why don't you go get a real...
Now, a lot of people will talk trash. They're like, oh, that's an Airbnb. That's an Airbnb. A lot of y'all can't even afford to rent an Airbnb that got 5 bedrooms and a pool and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of things that people say, but in reality of the situation, whether it's an Airbnb, whether it's his home or not, the fact is he has the finances to be there.
Imagine you're supposed to be making all of this money.
It's crazy how many people will hate from the basement that they sleep in.
This, that, and you know, he going back and forth with the commenters saying it's not an Airbnb, it's a real home. So this was Charleston White's brand new home. Well, it just got broken into. Okay, so this is the individual here, first of all, that helped him to get in the home. Okay, so this is Charleston White's buddy right here, Santana 305 _ 305. Charleston White is thanking him right here on his Instagram. Charleston White, thank you, family, at Santana 305. He tagged him for finding me the perfect home in Broward County. Okay, check this out.
Say, boy, Santana been looking out for me. Everybody else been fucking over. You been making sure I don't get fucked over.
Real estate, baby, we out here.
Say, man, if you don't know the right people, nigga, let me just say this. Man, before I got with my nigga, I done been damn near tapped over the head for close to $100,000 just paying rental fees, this motherfucker. Swear to God.
Hey, we lit now, baby. Paying us in? Appreciate you. I got you, dog.
Shit, nigga down there, nigga.
Okay. He said before he got with his boy, he been hit over the head for nearly $100,000, Charleston White, saying that his boy is looking out for him. This Santana guy, Santana 305. Okay, this is him right here. Let's go to his page, Santana 305. Check him out. I think this is his daughter right here, maybe. He got get the little African thing going on. Guess he's a little...
No, not the African thing going on, nigga. That's the Greek. Oh, God, Damian Porter. This nigga said the African thing going on for the Greek sash. Nigga, he's a part of a fraternity, sir.
Real estate agent type individual. Look like he got a little money. Okay. All right. Here's Charleston White with him right here. All right. With Santana 305 and all that. They chilling. Okay. He got him in the home. Then now look what happened. This is Charleston White's next video. After all that, this is Charleston White's next post. Well, Santana 305 F me over too. This is what Charleston White says. This guy right here, he's talking about, that helped him get in the home, that he said thank you, gave a shout out to, and that he said he saved him from $100,000, so forth and so on. He comes right back 3 or 4 days later. Everyone Charleston White ends up dealing with, let him tell it, they mess him over. But he gets into it with these individuals. The relationship doesn't end up well ever. Now, this same individual who just got him in the home, that he just gave credit to for getting him in the home, apparently Charleston is now blaming him for his home getting robbed. He says, well, Santana 305 F me over too. Put me in a house where the doors in the back are defective and cannot lock. I was told the maintenance guy would be out on Friday, yesterday. He attended.
Why would you go put yourself or even sleep in a home with doors that didn't lock? If you knew that the doors and all that stuff didn't lock, why wouldn't you just not be there until they did?
My comedy show on Thursday, yet called my sister on Friday morning, pressing her to get rental insurance through his company for $600 annually. Only person who knew my schedule, the maintenance guy schedule, my son's schedule, the pool boy schedule, and my new house was broken into. The maintenance guy never showed up without notifying me. So my so-called good friend Santana advocated for the Chicos to get my money. Now that my house is still not safe, my ninja Santana 305, who helped them get my money, have yet to come see the damages. The realtor company he uses have been sued 5 times for fraudulent claims, 2 claims this year alone. Wow. So they broke into us.
Damn, they done broke into Casa de Charleston? That's crazy.
House.
Now, on the same token, though, it just kind of makes you wonder, why does Charleston White fall out with everybody who he gets into a relationship with, and then past that, what would make this dude want to set up Charleston White to get him a concert in such a crazy way?
Charleston White, this new house.
Or do you think that it was just a crime of opportunity, and by having the opportunity, he was just like, all right, man, well, I'll see a lick, let me go ahead and hit it? Or do you think that it was at Charleston White, or could this have been anybody?
He said that this individual here, Santana 305, is the only one that knew his schedule, that knew his whole schedule, that knew he was going to be at a comedy show, that knew when he was going to pick up his son from school, etc. He had been in the house with him, obviously knows the layout, and he says that the back door, the lock, is defective. You didn't know that when you first moved in, when you was just sitting there dancing and chilling and showing the place off. Nothing wrong with showing it off. You worked hard, you got you a home. Congratulations, nothing wrong with that. I'm sure I'd be happy as well. I get my own home. But you showing the place off, and you didn't think to look and see that the back door is defective, that it cannot lock, and get that fixed immediately. So perhaps he's implying that this individual here, Santana 305, had the back door to where it cannot lock deliberately, so that someone can run in there and rob the home, which apparently happened. He's saying that he put me in here with a defective back door that cannot lock. Okay, when did you discover that the back door couldn't lock? So they didn't run in there and got Charleston White, man. Back door defective, cannot lock. He was told the maintenance guy was coming. He's the only one that knew his schedule in his new house. And the maintenance guy never showed up. And he says, so my so-called good friend Santana advocated for the Chicos to get my money. What is you talking about? Now you see, now you want to play the race card. No, don't blame it on that, man. You did this yourself. You were just right here praising him, saying that he saved you $100,000. Now, a few days later,
well, he could be saved $100,000 today and then be mad tomorrow.
Thanking him in the Instagram post for putting you in that home, helping you get that home, saving you all of this money. And then 4 days later, he's making this video or putting up this post saying that his house then got robbed, this new home then got robbed that fast. 4 days. And then he had a defective back door and somebody then came in. I'm sure, the house didn't even have furniture in it yet. It doesn't look like. So I'm sure he probably didn't have it. It's not his main home or whatever yet. He probably didn't have any cash there, any jewelry, none of that stuff. He has it at another home that he, lives in every day or whatever. But I'm sure he had something in there. But probably not a whole lot of stuff that's worth a whole lot. But I don't know. What do I know? But there you have it, man. Charleston White, house burglarized, house robbed. That fast. Just moved in there, just posted.
But then I would say, too, if you got his house broken into that fast, is it safe to say that there wasn't really anything in there to take? Because what could the house that just got, built or just got moved into, what really is in there to snatch from him? Like, his house got burglarized. Okay, they ran in there, but I mean, didn't seem like you had any furniture. Didn't seem like you had like all this stuff moved in yet. It just sounded like you just was bored and ransacked Charleston White's house. I mean, I can see if this was like a month after he moved in, and that would be something. But I'm not really sure why this matters. But let's keep going. Wrap it up.
As we can see from the first video he just posted, right here, he in the house, just a chilling. You can see it's not much up in there, but he just posted this. And, he's happy. And now, not so happy. He's blaming that individual. He put it on his Instagram that individual was somewhat responsible for his house being robbed. There you have it. Charleston White, cooked, house robbed that fast. That's unfortunate. I'm not happy about that. He worked hard that's his house, that's his money. He worked hard to get in that place. Coming there, taking his stuff, his property, that's not good. That's not cool. Get your own money. I'm sure he's not happy about this. And I don't wish this on anyone. Let me know what you think in the comments, but it seems like everyone Charleston White ends up connected with.
That's because Charleston White can't keep a homie, man. Not that Charleston White can't keep a homie can't keep Charleston White. That's what it is, man. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. We up out of here. We gone. Say a prayer and be blessed.